I've been able to help people cure diseases, heal different injuries on their bodies, and even run faster and longer. The list goes on, all through using the power of their subconscious mind. And by the end of this video, I would love for everyone to understand how this is something that we all have access to, and all of the factual information that you can apply to your life. Everything you do in the morning is already predetermined, consciously or unconsciously, by our brain's subconscious paradigms. In psychology, we refer to paradigms as a habitual set of patterns that determine all of our beliefs and habits that we do throughout the day. This is so fascinating when you really break it down and think about everything you do, from brushing, how you brush your teeth, how you cook breakfast, how you drive, how you work, how hard you work, right? Every tiny little detail is created by these paradigms in our subconscious mind. You stop and think about it. A child is born with an empty subconscious mind. That means that they don't know how to brush their teeth yet. They don't know how to drive a toy car, let alone a real car, right? And they don't know how to really speak yet. And this is because we have an empty subconscious mind. And as they start to gain all of these habits and paradigms, right, now that we understand what a paradigm is, that's when the brain starts to wire itself, and they start to, develop the ability to kind of think as they grow older. How do we change the subconscious mind? Well, I want to use the movie Inception because there's a lot of different analogies and references that actually tie into real modern science and psychology. Now, the first one is through repetition, we understand that we can, through repeatedly affirming a new belief or affirmation, that the brain starts to rewire itself to where we physically and mentally become a new person. Now, in the movie Inception, Cobb, who is played by Leonardo DiCaprio, he's teaching an architect college student in his subconscious mind, and in one of these scenes in the movie, how the subconscious mind works. And all of these people walking by are paradigms. We understand what a paradigm is now, right? All of these paradigms are people are walking by and they start to sense something is changing, something is different. And most people's subconscious minds, they don't like change. So they start to get aggressive and attack, right, his assistant or the girl that he's training. And this is how the real subconscious mind works.
Let me go! Let me go! Carl! Wake me up! Wake me up! Wake me up! Wake me up!
Hey, look at me. You're okay. You're okay.
Take it a step further to really understand this, how the subconscious mind really changes. There is a character named Saito who is an oil billionaire tycoon, just super rich. And his competitor, another oil tycoon or energy tycoon, is about to die. And Saito asks Cobb, can you infiltrate the son's subconscious mind and get him to not want to continue on in his father's legacy? And when they go inside, Cobb and his team of the subconscious mind of the son, to infiltrate and install that idea that he does not want to continue on in his father's legacy, literally subconsciously, and reprogram the brain to where he's a new person, they run into these armed paradigms, armed beliefs. And one of the characters, right, Ames, he tells Arthur, Cobb's assistant, you must not be afraid to dream a little bit bigger. And he pulls out this massive gun, and he just shoots off a rocket.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
And this is so profound and so true in how the science of the subconscious mind and brain works, right? The more powerful energy or emotion that you install into your affirmations, or the repetition that you apply to your subconscious mind, we are able to more quickly build a new paradigm. So, what powerful emotions do you want to use? I wrote all of my affirmations and all of my subliminals while meditating to the frequency of nature. It's why when you go out into nature, you just feel at peace. You feel just reconnected to like almost like a higher self, you could kind of say. And this is why, though, I love to use the vibration of nature. And the frequencies, the higher the vibration, right, the higher the vibration that you're in while you listen to the subconscious mind is in, the more quickly you're going to manifest new paradigms. You're going to build new paradigms that then rewire the brain, and you are now physically and mentally a new person. We have so much modern research now where people have been able to cure so many different diseases or deformities in their bodies in just days, a week, using the power of their brain or their subconscious mind alone. Now, I want to dive into a little bit more of the physics, right, that side of science, and go into something we all are kind of familiar with, right? We all understand that we have cells in our body. Well, on a much more micro level, we have something called a molecule, right? These molecules are what form the cells, right? They're molecular structures. Your physical body, just stop and really think and imagine it with me. Your physical body is nothing more than a molecular structure that's just created by the subconscious mind. Let me repeat that. So all the physical body really is a molecular structure that is being built and formulated by our subconscious minds. And this gets even more fascinating when a scientist by the name of Claude Shannon was studying the molecules and found something even smaller, strings that open up and close that create the molecules. Now, without going too far into details, all of these strings he found literally ones and zeros programmed into the fabrication of all of life, nature, us, human beings, animals. All of us had these ones and zeros written inside of these strings, just like computer code. So literally, all the way down to the molecular structures and these strings, all we really are, we've heard it before, and now you can kind of understand more why scientifically we are just masses of energy. And therefore the subconscious mind has the power to instantly shift and cure any disease, and this is how I've been able to heal people all over the world, just using the natural power of changing their subconscious mind. So I invite every single one of you to come check out our subliminal affirmations that you can listen to while you meditate or relax and really change your life. And even if you decide not to come, I really invite you to rewatch this video and really start to live consciously and decide for yourself what you want to replicate and what emotions you want behind the repetition. Toward just like a child who's just born. You can be the same, right? You can be reborn spiritually. You can call it whatever you want. The day that you decided to start living consciously, you start deciding what reality you wanted to create, what health you wanted, right? What body you want, all of them, just everything, right? I invite you to consciously start deciding what you're going to replicate and put inside your subconscious mind and how your brain and body is going to be rewired according to you. Not the mainstream media, not other people, but you.